Episode of The Scoop right here on Vanguard. And you already know, as the name implies, we bring you the scoop on all of the latest gist and the buzz goes, especially in the Big Brother Naija Season 7 house. Level up. Me personally, I feel like that name, it doesn't do this particular season justice. I feel like Big Brother should have named this particular season Oliver Twist. Because what's happened, Big Brother, I'm not coming now. Every week there is a new twist. It's like happening over again. I mean, bro, calm down now. We can't keep up. But because you know this particular twist I'm about to tell you right now. We all know that Amaka was impromptu evicted from the Big Brother house. So on Monday, Big Brother called all the housemates for their nomination, but there was a twist to it because he told them the person that is like the most nominated housemate then is going to get evicted. Now, your fan base doesn't count. The amount of people wait outside where they vote for you, it didn't matter. It's just the nominations at that particular moment. And as we saw, Amaka had to go home, unfortunately, or fortunately for some people. So people are jubilating her coming outside. But me, I don't know. I still feel like she still had like some kind of kini in the house. I just want to know what you guys think about it. But then I'm not even talking about the nomination right now. I want to talk about the people that nominated her. Human being, are wicked. Siri, play me. Why is the life so wicked? People are wicked. You in the house, you are all wicked. All of you are nominating. Amaka. Do and I say, okay, Amaka, it's time for you to go. All of them are going to cry. Why? You don't need it. Hypocrisy is not needed over here. But I mean, I could actually understand some people's reasons for nominating Amaka. But let's not lie. Almost everybody's reason for nominating Amaka was just because this week Amaka has been or last week rather, Amaka has been in a lot of wahala. A lot of things has happened last week, like we're involving Amaka and all of it. But I mean, it has happened. Amaka living baby girl lifestyle, hopefully. You people, I trust you fans now, you pull up. But I expect say I go, yes, Amaka don't buy Benzo. I be she been waiting with the buy be that. Benz, please, people should buy Benz for her. But moving on, let's talk about somebody else. Adekunle, as we know, when he first entered the house, she people know that he was first eyeing Allison. He was doing kini, they were doing one kind love, small love things. Apparently, the ship crashed because Allison apparently decided to go for other people, like Hermes, which is in a very confused situation with, but that's not the gist right now. The gist is on Adekunle. Adekunle has set his sights on another beautiful lady. He has already seen another rose in another garden that he wants to pluck. Unfortunately, he cannot go to Rachel, mommy, and daddy house and go tell them all this one, but he has to tell some people in the house and tell them how he feels about this particular person. Now, who is this rose I'm talking about? It's not that person, that Rachel, a rider in the Big Brother house. You all remember how riders work here? They cannot win the 100 million, but they cannot be evicted till the end of the show. But Rachel is the flower that I want to pluck. So I feel like if he works, if Adekunle decides to if Adekunle stays in the house till the last day, then I feel like they will be doing their lovey till the end of the show. But anyway, he was telling Chumsy about it, and he's like, oh, you see this babe, she don't enter my eye, and I don't want close arm. I won't go for what my heart desire. You're always saying follow your dreams. Adekunle is taking the advice, but there's an obstacle in the cause. Somebody is trying to, and that is no other person than Giddy Fire. Giddy Fire that was in the sunken ship with Amaka. Because I don't know what they tried to do. The Agidi ship was a fatal disaster. He just crashed. He did not even move from the port. He had already crashed. So Giddy Fire is now constituting a nuisance to Adekunle and Rachel's situation. Me, I want to see how it's going to play out, but I feel like Adekunle is a man. Remember how I said it the other time that he's a Lagos Island boy? I believe he has determination. He will go for what he wants to get. I believe. Now, speaking of Chumsy right now is getting chummy. You guys see the point I did there. Chumsy is getting chummy with Hello Swag because apparently we saw a clip of them confessing and professing their feelings to each other. One particular statement that hit me when I heard it. It was very sweet though. Like, it was very, very nice. It was all that kind of thing. I will cut out that clip. We'll now put all that romantic song, all those Indian movie songs in the background. And then the song was like, from the first moment I saw you, I wanted to kiss you. And I'm like, oh God, when? But hopefully we hope that Chumsy will not take this young man for a ride, because he looks like a very sensitive young person. If he chop breakfast, if he lose focus, hopefully he will not be served breakfast. Amen. Fingers crossed. Now, another housemate in the house has made a statement that has made other people to realize some kind of things. Sheggz made a statement and said, oh, if he wins the money, he's going to donate 15% to charity and all of that and all of that. Me, I feel like all this you're saying, I didn't believe it, because anybody will say anything to win, because I mean the money is not a small money, but he has already told people now that okay, if I win, 15% goes to charity. So probably to move people to vote for him and take him to the final and eventually maybe make him the winner. I don't think so, but I mean, it is what it is. Now, speaking still on Sheggz matter, Sheggz and Bella. You cannot have any review show on Big Brother. Yeah, you will not mention Sheggz and Bella. These two people, they are just... The funny thing though is that they don't have personalities outside of their ship. That's the funny thing. But anyways, it be like say this ship won't capsize, the ship won't dey inside trouble, the ship don't dey be like say they don't use confirm, they don't use confirm material make that ship. It won't sink for middle. Probably not as big as the Titanic, but I feel like that is gonna make kind of a big statement, because now Bella said I don't open. I mean, they had an argument. They've been having arguments actually, and I remember when Adekunle said that Bella and Sheggz are a couple that smile at the camera and hold hands, but eventually they fight a lot in their inner room. And he didn't lie, because I know that a lot of people came after him for that. But I mean, we can see what's happening right now. Bella and Sheggz are having issues, and now the latest argument they had, Bella was saying that, oh, I mean, you always shut me up, you never allow me speak. It feels like I don't have a voice in this relationship. I mean, I've been doing like Mumu, like say I don't clear because we cannot even lie. I know if you're a Bella fan out there, no shades and no insult, but even you would agree that Bella knows she not to try like that, because bro, you mean I mean, this guy is Sheggz's definition of a manipulative, controlling man, and he's a proud one at that. Imagine, I don't want to go far. I would have used the word narcissistic, but I feel like that's a word that's a bit too strong. But it's not a lie though, is it? Is it? Because bro, it's controlling, it's condescending towards her, and then even today when they were having that argument, yeah, he was still telling Bella that you are manipulative, and then my girl was like, I'm sorry, I'm doing it because that's what happened. I'm not a Mumu now. It's true that it's controlling. Even when she was even arguing, she was not convinced of what she was saying. But it's the truth. That's to show that a lot of things have been done to her psychological states by Sheggz. For her to even be, she knows that she's not in the wrong, but she's still doubting it. Because I remember that conversation they had, and Bella was like, I know I'm not perfect for you, but I'll try. I mean, bro, does that sound like a relationship anymore? I mean, is it, what is happening? But I mean, I want to see how it plays out, and I'm pretty sure you want to as well. So, you have to come back here to come and check it out. But moving on from the topic of Bella and Sheggz, let's talk a bit about Hermes and Allison. Those two people, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not totally sure what they're doing, because Hermes has made it clear several times to Allison that he is not going to change. He's not going to leave his girlfriends outside. His two girlfriends are outside. But Allison has also made it clear that she wants Hermes without his girlfriends, and that's lots. It's a lot. I don't know how that's going to play out, but I mean, in the house, they're still feeling each other. They're still cuddling. They're still giving us all of those smart things. You like it. I know. I like it too. That's all we're here for. Of course, that's what we're here for. That's definitely what we're here for. And then moving on. Speaking of people that are confused, let's talk of Deji and Chichi. At this point, I used to think Chichi was really like a lot of people used to think that Chichi was the alpha male. She was the alpha female, rather. Yeah. But at this point, it's like, Chichi, are you intentionally burying your head in the sand like an ostrich, or are you just like playing the game? Because I mean, we have seen several instances, and at this point, I feel like Chichi is a sensitive person. She should have picked up the vibes that Deji is not so much invested in the relationship as she is. Can I even call it a relationship? I don't know. You people should let me know. Where is the relationship? I didn't know, but you guys should just let me know what you think, because me, I don't think it is, because but we had this scene earlier yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, where they were in the kitchen cooking, and they just took the food from Chichi to cook. Be I saying amala they do, I don't even know. They shout they wrote they you know sabi bro, you just they pound the pot, we take up on the jam, it no be so. But then you could see Chichi fawning over, and she's like, oh, you're such a strong man. You're such a powerful man. You're such a sweet man. Breakfast loading, my dear. You collect premium tears. Yoruba man, for that matter. No offense against Yoruba men. You people are the best. But then you people know what I'm talking about. But hopefully, yeah, I feel like I don't want you to collect breakfast, because I mean she's such a sweet person. Underneath all that gra. Yeah, we can't all see the gra. But I think she's a sweet person, and I really don't. If she's going to be straight, it should be straight. Tell her I'm no longer feeling this thing. Let us know, and then don't be doing. And you're not going around telling other people. I mean, that's just characteristics of a. I don't want to say the word, but like that's you being cowardly right there. Can't you just come out and say, "Oh, I'm not feeling like I'm feeling." But anyway, that is their own concern. We will see what we will see. We'll be watching, yeah? We're always watching. And then, speaking of, this is the final one. And I want to make you realize that, me, I like this story. That's why I'm giving all this vibe. So, like, I'm going to give myself a drum roll. The dollar ship is rising. The dollar ship, I mean, I know that for their ship name to be dollar, it will rise, because we all know how dollar is rising. Dollar is fast rising. It's running. It's running compared to one currency. But then we see that the dollar I'm talking about is not the currency. No, I'm sorry. Let me come back to earth. So I'm talking about the Daniella and Dotun ship. It's very cute, really. Because I remember when Dotun went out of house, and my brother was like, okay, Dotun, who do you want to be? Pick your deputy. And then he was like, bro, you know they think anything. You just they form. Because I feel like immediately you went out of house, he already knew Daniella was going to pick Daniella. So all that karama that he did, he now waited before he answered. He now said Daniella, and then she was like, oh, and then when the nothing, Brianna said she now ran to you, and then she now hugged you, and then he now carried down like, oh, well, things will happen. And of course, things have started to happen in the head of house lounge. It's getting steamy. It's getting hot. Who else is feeling hot? Even saying this story, I feel hot already. But I mean, of course, we're here for it. I love to see young love. It's beautiful. I mean, and I feel like their ship would actually be there. I feel like I would actually finally jump into a ship. Yeah, I'll be a shipper if those guys actually work out eventually. But like, I mean, at this moment, I'm a shipper already. I mean, I love Groovy and Final, but like, we're gonna see, of course. If you want to hear all the remaining latest, just remember that you have to follow us across all of our social media platforms at Vanguard Live. And remember that this show is The Convos, and I was your host for today, Mika. Imagine, I never introduced myself at the beginning because I was so excited. But of course, I'm Mika, spelled M-I-K-A. And till we see you guys next time.